with that help, I was able to land a job within the first 4 months of attending school at MyComputerCareer.
A few weeks before graduation, though, I landed my first job as a Tier 1 technician with a large insurance company. And 6 months later, I was actually working as a Tier 2 technician with a significant pay raise. And kind of like my first job, they were also very impressed that I had so many certifications.
You have to look at what you want in life and where you're at. For me, MyComputerCareer was an easy choice because they offered me a better lifestyle that I really wanted, and it was the only place that would really give me that upper hand in life.
The folks at MyComputerCareer are very caring. They really care about our success in the IT industry, not just with certifications, but also with finding a career and really being happy with that choice.
Hello, IT enthusiasts. Welcome to another episode of My Computer Careers, Get Into IT Live, where we normally do just that, get into all things IT. Great to see everyone. Rick, obviously, it's great to see you. Shocked that you're here. Hope you have a wonderful holiday, buddy. As you can see, this is not Amy. We are not Amy. I am a bald guy with a beard, and I'm joined by Patricia. Patricia, hello.
Hello. Thank you. Yes. Hi.
We have decided we have a studio, a brand new studio that we're going to be using for these events moving forward. And we decided that the best way to kick that thing off is to have Amy join us for the very first, the inaugural event in the studio. So that's going to be on January 9th. And we're going to cover kind of the same thing. We're going to be able to look back on a successful 25 and then also talk to Amy about what she's excited about in 2026. So tune in then. Apologies if you were on pins and needles waiting for that conversation. We will do our best. But, more than anything, Patricia and I wanted to join just to be here because it's kind of our ritual, right? We're kind of used to it at this point every Friday.
Yeah, it's like poker.
Exactly right. And also because we wanted to make a point to tell everybody happy holidays, among a few other things. So certainly happy holidays to all. I thought it'd be a little fun to quickly walk through, for anyone who's interested, a little recap of the year on this little program we call Get Into IT Live. So, Patricia, you and I just talked about it, and we've kind of been talking about it. We had 42 total episodes, and obviously this is a weekly event, so 42 episodes is a lot. 13,000 views or viewers, which is phenomenal for us. That shows a lot of growth. We're going to continue to get more, no doubt about it. We were lucky enough to feature 11 students, and those conversations, by the way, are always some of our favorites. And the most viewed topics of interest from all of you, employment tips, military transition, student success. Our most popular event this year was a conversation we had with a Cyber Warrior program grad. It was Patricia and Leslie Pfluger. We've talked to Leslie in this format. We have some other marketing materials from Leslie, kind of documenting her journey, much like we do you, Rick. But Leslie's video and Leslie's appearance certainly was of interest to a lot of folks. So Leslie, congrats. Patricia, congrats. That was a great one. That was followed closely by our conversation with Amy when she transitioned into the new role of CEO. Which was then followed by, what did I say, Patricia? I think it was a recruit.
It was another one, I made a joke because it was another one I did. Justin Tizone.
Jason.
Jason Tizone, yes.
Jason was for Jason Tizone. And then in between, it was a recruiter that we talked to out in Oregon, an IT recruiter, Charlie Bauman.
Awesome.
So we had some really strong conversations this year. When you look back on the year, Patricia, is there anything in particular that stands out to you?
I just, as you know, I really love hosting these things and I love hearing these conversations. But the one that I think about quite often, and I do pull a lot of footage from, and I apologize if I say her name wrong, but Sarah Hernholm, who is the keynote speaker, founder of WIT, Whatever It Takes, and a Forbes contributor. I really loved her perspective because as a parent, she kind of came in talking about, not only the conversation that 18-year-olds have to have post high school of where I'm going next, but like the kind of the role of the parent in that situation of like, how do I support my child? It was a very interesting perspective, and I really appreciated hearing her view on it. But this has been a great year, great conversations. I've had a blast.
That's a really good call out because, Sarah shared a lot.
Yeah.
And we talked to Sarah for 40 minutes. And I think she hit on a lot of points that are important to a lot of our folks. And, along those lines, for me, the conversation we were able to snag with Kathleen Delasky from Education Design Lab, just talking about is college worth it, and had some of the same messaging. I mean, we all agree that college is worth it. We all do. But her argument is one that we make as well, and that there are alternative pathways for so many learners, for so many skills warriors out there, for 70 million people who don't have degrees. There is a path to the workforce. And I think it's important to have those conversations. So as if you tune into this weekly or every once in a while, that's something that we lean into. So I really enjoyed that conversation. Thought she brought a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
And obviously, those conversations we get to have with folks like Rick and, students and Leon Bryant and I just, all of the folks that we talk to that have such, I think, interesting stories, stories of overcoming, stories of working through challenges, stories of success, ultimately. Just finishing the program is a success. Anything after that's just kind of a cherry on top.
Oh, absolutely. We do have a comment over on Instagram. I'm so sorry. Instagram and StreamYard are friends, but they, for some reason, don't cooperate like we would like for them to. So I can't throw up your comment. Justin, I see you commented over there, joining the National Guard, and was wondering about the applications of my GI Bill and would I be able to utilize the full amount of it. I can send you a link after the live stream and just kind of point you in the right direction where you can chat with one of our financial advisors. But thanks for joining us. We really appreciate your comment, and I hope we can help you out, and excited to see what you accomplish.
Agreed. And I'm sorry, what was the name again, Patricia?
It's a bunch of it's just one in and in, so I think it's Justin.
Okay. Well, Justin, also, I don't know if this is of interest as well. If you go over to our YouTube channel, we just had a webinar with some CWP grads, and they talked about funding, financing, all the things you kind of get into with the program. And that was Rick and a couple other folks. So Miguel, Joshua, and one of our lead instructors, they all kind of talked about the realities of the program. So that's over on our YouTube. The full thing is there. It's about an hour long, but you can pick and choose what you want to watch.
Yeah.
So, recommended, by the way. Okay. The other note that I guess I wanted to make is these always go so well when we have so many folks that are talking to us, that are interacting, that are, asking questions, that are kind of having fun with the guests. And we saw a lot more of that this year. And that's the idea. That's the goal. That's why we do this, because we get to see, others in our audiences celebrating student success, and also kind of just celebrating the topics that we're all interested in. So it was great to see that this year. And I know we're going to continue to see it. Grant was the host, by the way, of our webinar, who did a fantastic job. So much appreciated. Brian, thanks. Yeah, that was a fun one for us.
Yeah, we're excited to do that again.
We had a lot of registrants as well, more than we expected. So you can certainly count on the fact that we will be doing that moving forward in 2026. So Grant, no good deed goes unpunished, buddy. We got you. All right. Anything else, Patricia, that we need to discuss?
Yeah, just my regular housekeeping, of course. If you are watching this and you are a graduate, or if you are currently in the program or about to graduate, first of all, congratulations. But we would love to chat with you for a testimonial. We absolutely love talking with students and their success, and we would love to connect with you. So I can post here in the comments in a second the email that you could reach out to, but also like what you guys want to see, not just thank you, Joshua. Not just for live shows, but also webinars. If you have any topics of conversation that you guys would like for us to discuss and deep dive into, please let us know, and you can send it to the same email. But we just would love to connect with you guys more with these types of events. And we've got ideas, but of course we would love to kind of gauge interest and kind of hear what you guys have to say as well.
And that's a great point. Thanks. Yeah, for bringing that up. So, obviously these conversations are a little more fun. They're a little more service level. We dig in a little bit to people's journeys and kind of what's happening. But webinars give us an opportunity to really, as Patricia said, dive into a conversation, better understand, for example, CompTIA. If you want to know how to pass CompTIA, maybe all CompTIA exams, then that's something we can certainly jump into. If you're looking for help with anything along the way in your studies or in the transition or finding a career, let us know. We will certainly go and hone in on that. Yes, public relations at. That's exactly the email address you want to send things to. publicrelations@mycomputercareer.edu. So we'll certainly see those. We'll take all suggestions. And if you want to be featured yourself, if you're out there in the world and you want to talk to us, we're always listening. Send us a note. We don't always capture all of the folks that we should because there's so many requests coming in. Send us a note. We'd love to talk to you.
Yeah.
All right.
That, have a happy holiday.
That's what's most important here, folks. Have a happy holiday. We're going to be disconnecting as a social team. We'll be in early in the week next week, and then we disconnect until the end of the year. So if you need anything from us, we're going to be slow to respond until 2026, but we'll certainly be monitoring everything that you're saying. So we recommend everybody else kind of disconnect as well. Take it easy. Enjoy the season. Enjoy everybody. Enjoy your family. And have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. And Rick, certainly we appreciate it. And, appreciate everything you do with us and for us and out in the world of IT.
Oh, yeah.
All right. That's all I got. Are you good?
I think that's all I got. He's just got Mariah Carey stuck in my head now because I definitely heard Mariah Carey's voice when I read that.
That is one heck of a punishment. That is one way to leave this thing. All right. So with that said, Joshua, everyone, thank you. Patricia, thank you. Patricia jumped in today, by the way, on her day off. So she's going to get back to day offing. What's that?
Of course. Whenever you need me.
And I'm going to go grab some lunch. I hope you all do the same thing. All right. Happy holidays, everybody. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.